Till then, you follow my instructions and shut up. Do you know the cleric's space of up? That's bad.
Why?
I'm making statements, not... Come on. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Then your value to this mission.
Why?
I'm making statement. Come on.
The bastards who were here before us didn't leave much behind, did they?
We'll go around the side of the mountain.
If you...
Come on, move. Stay close to my side and watch out for any moving shadows. I don't want any surprises.
Why are we...
Just a feeling. I'll go on ahead. You follow a Watch yourself. A troll makes less noise.
You don't say.
2 clerics up ahead. Dead.
All I see is a...
We're gonna have to get rid of those crystal rats before we get anywhere near the bodies. I'll go ahead.
Good job! Piece of crap!
There's a...
What makes you...
These 2 are scouts. They move in 3s.
What the fuck were the clerics?
Looking for We've been eating into their territory, so they've been struggling for supplies. But it was a
War is pointless. It's always...
What the hell has gotten into you? Can't you see the... Ignodon is of great... The clerics would never be able to defend this region against...
And you're sure of that?
They couldn't stop us. How could they stop them? When you look at it like that, they're lucky we drove them up. Whatever. Let's
What do you hope to gain?
Confirmation of my hunch that whoever did this is a completely... So you're gonna help me follow up on this lead, or you... Not so fast. Take whatever you can use. The attackers had no interest in equipment.
I'll be right...
Nice!
Good. It can't have been long since the attack. The trail's still fresh. Dead. That's what I thought. His injuries were probably too severe. You've dealt with the... What led to their collapse? Not that I mind, of course.
No,
A former commander should know... There's nothing more we... Ambush! Interesting fighting
that's high praise.
Just stating fact. If we hadn't beaten back the invaders, their plan...
What plan?
The trap was for the clerics. The loss of their scouts wouldn't have gone unnoticed. Their rear guard wouldn't have survived the ambush. They would have been But we were an unknown variable. That's the... But let's clear the way. They've underestimated our strength once. Caracas is unsafe terrain. That incident with the Strange Ones shows this all too clearly. We'll have time to rest when we reach the cleric's base. But until then, let's go for it. Just so we understand each other, we don't use violence against the clerics, all right? No matter what problems we encounter. Getting hold of information has absolute priority.
Why are you telling me that?
We need to find out how involved the clerics were in the attack on our silo, and their intent. The dead don't talk. Remember that. This way! On we go. And going. The number of skirmishes does... Over there! I thought you'd react like that.
Wow, that was bullshit. Get ready!
I prefer these creatures. Their attacks are predictable, and that makes them a lot easier to fight. It's a flaw in their instincts.
And now, the rock dragons are finished.
Yeah, but I still feel something that could...
Didn't I deal with those
We're supposed to clear up the big things, yet we keep stuck. I have to optimize our route. Fortunately, I know of...
And that would be...
You'll see. On we go. Our goal is drawing... We go through the mountain. This path should be relatively free of any danger. At least...
A shortcut?
A life insurance. Inside the mountain will be safe from further incident. Let's hit the road. But... And going.
The creatures in these parts will make a doormat out of you quicker than you can say welcome home. So, we better get a move on. Wouldn't want your future career to consist of wiping shit off boots.
Facilities like this often end up as connecting roads for primitive... Luckily, we elves don't need archaic human to...
You do realize we're on foot, don't you?
I'd prefer a raider, but circumstances... Look out! Someone...
What are you doing here?
You deal with it. My expertise with people is limited.
Hey, I asked you something. Who are you and where you
Who are you?
I'm Veronica. Now answer my question.
We're gonna go see...
Really? A human with an alb. Not every day. Buzz will be delighted to meet you.
Buzz? Who's that?
Our leader. And you're in luck. We're a band of traveling merchants. We use the... Usually we just do business on the road, but since we got guests, we can let them stock up on a... Don't worry, we don't judge. Not even against albs. You'll find... Tell your companion and then...
Can we...
Oh, we're...
Good. You go first.
What's the holdup? You're the first guest... here. Things are a bit messy, but whatever.
Where are you from?
Most of us were a part of Baxter's old gang, but then he went legit and started playing Mayor of the Crater, so we left. We didn't want any part of his junkyard utopia in the crater, so we left and came here.
Who told you about this place?
It was written on some paper from the old world. Took us a while to figure out what we'd be dealing with here. Then it all happened super fast. Pack up our shit and chase the vermin. That's pretty much it.
Ain't got the time for you right now.
Welcome to our... Buzz will be back there. Go talk to...
Looks like you're a long way from... Pleased to meet you. I'm Buzz. I run this little... Now, what can we...
Tell me about you and your...
Well, I'm sure Veronica gave you most of the detail. We're a group of outcasts, refugees, and others who've been... We're mercenaries who found a safe... Now, I'll...
Nothing.
Now, that's far from nothing. The safe passage isn't free. There's a... So the question is...
What's the go...
Let's make a deal. Your friend here is pretty quiet, but he's got something... If he's willing to part with his... it's a generous offer. I recommend you take it. Because you two won't get out of here otherwise.
We're not locked in here with you.
Are you trying to scare me, Ken?
Wanna bet?
Yeah, I'm not as dumb as I look. But neither are you. Look, I've got a business to run, and a reputation to maintain. I gotta... And you've got a whole lot of shards in those pockets. If you can't bear to part with some shards...
You're not...
Merchant Street. I just focus on... And if your friend here doesn't hand over the armor now, both of...
Here's my offer. My boot...
You fucking idiot. Fucking maggot!
damn human. Without their leader, they'll soon... We're done. Oh. On we go.
Here we go!
At last. Fresh air. Remind me not to use this shortcut again for a while.
I'll keep it in mind.
The clerics are within range. Why did you take my side? After all, it wasn't about your... If I were you, I would have met the Reaver's terms without hesitation.
On principle.
Not even me? Huh. Let's concentrate on our mission.
Not bad.
We're at our destination. This is where...
You're relieved.
Temporary. Since the clerics are hardly likely to let me into their base, you'll take over that part. Listen, I found an ID card in Skibor's cleric uniform. Show it to the guard at the gate. It's a checkpoint. They'll certainly be able to do so. Depending on how they react, you adjust. Remember, our goal is to find out if Skibor was responsible for the...
What are you going to do?
I'll wait for you to engage the guard in conversation. If you don't succeed, maybe I will. But there's... Whatever happens, don't let the clerics know on whose behalf. If you're exposed, it could compromise our mission and the trail goes... Oh yeah, and one more thing. Keep to yourself the news that those scouts are dead. You only play that trump card when it's needed.
Have you seen this ID card before?
Wait, isn't that... I suggest you find... Here, take this back.